It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Smoothie King Center in downtown New Orleans. Tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans taking on. The opening tip to the home side. Pelicans with it first in New Orleans. Harris. To Ball. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Stuffs it down with authority.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Ball to Tobias Harris. Runner's good there.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Scores. Great body control, Jay, as he ran down the lane.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Hornets at the controls of this one. Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Here comes the screen.
Double screen.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Hey, set up. Let's go.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one.
Let's go. Let's play deep, play deep, play deep. I got ball. I got ball.
Can't connect from in close.
My ball, my ball.
Tobias Harris with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And the rebound taken down by Harris. Here comes the screen. And he scores. Euro step into the rim, Jay.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Now a timeout from the Hornets coach as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Charlotte. Into the game for the Pelicans. Number 2,
Count the basket at the rim.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
I'm here. I got
Ball with the basketball. Down 3.
I'm here.
Lonzo Ball. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Ball into the front court. They're down 3. The jumper's off the mark. Charlotte with the basketball. Ball with it up top. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Bobby Portis rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Harris gets it in the left corner. To Tobias Harris.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Oh, he got a piece of it. 24-second violation. To Rozier. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Here comes the screen. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Hornets have the lead.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Hornets will start the second half with a decent lead. And while it may not seem like much of a compliment, I must say they've simply been solid today. Nothing really stood out for me, but they've got the lead, and that's all that matters. The Pelicans were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game.
First half stats.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Hornets have the basketball.
Defense, let's go.
It's a big finish.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lonzo with it. His guys down by 9. Harris to Turner. Rebound pulled in by Charlotte. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Ball to the basket, but a shot won't go. Oh, Miles Turner. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Runner here won't go. To Rozier. Rozier rocking the rim.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Ball with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Harris to Ball. Harris to Ball. Oh, big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And the finish at the rim.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Whistle stops play, timeout New Orleans, as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Ball. Won't go. Rebound grabbed by the Hornets.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Whoa! What a finish!
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Ball. Off the mark. Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on, but the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Ball. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. The Hornets way out in front. It's the Pelicans with the basketballs.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Charlotte Hornets came away with the victory in this one, and the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high-percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Charlotte Hornets. The Pelicans just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game stats. Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.